Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Get Some. I am your sommelier Danielle Lindau with 5 to Wine Time, and today we are going to get some Gamay Noir. Gamay Noir grapes are the grapes that give us a beautiful light body wine, usually very fruit forward, lively, zesty. I like it on summer days. I like it during great big meals because it's just nice and light and doesn't overpower anything. The wines we have today, I wanted to do one Old World wine and one New World wine. So the Old World wine is Louis Jadot's 2019 vintage of Beaujolais Village. So that is the region of Burgundy where this wine is grown, and 100% Gamay Noir grape. And then for our New World wine, I have coming out of Santa Barbara, California. It is the 2019 Hollyhock number 9, as this is his 9th edition of making wine with Hollyhock Lodge. The winemaker loves Gamay. He makes Gamay Blanc, he makes Gamay Rosé, as well as he makes a Gamay Noir. So I wanted to show as close as possible the same vintage, same grape varietal, but made in two different sides of the world. So let's give them a whirl. I always say Gamay Noir is a really nice alternative to the Pinot Noir grape, as they are both nice light bodies, blue and red fruit notes. And with Beaujolais, one thing that I enjoy on the nose and on the palate is its liveliness of the acidity. It is bright, it is easy drinking, the tannins are low. So it just makes an easy, light body wine. Beautiful ruby purple core, very thin skinned grape, so the wine is very transparent through. No real staining on the glass, but really bright colors on the site of the wine itself. On the nose, this Gamay is bursting with fruit notes. I'm getting raspberries, blueberries, black cherries, red cherries. It's just like a fruit compote in the glass. There's even a little bit of subtle spice notes to it. Reminds me of just those lighter cinnamon notes. A little bit of nutmeg, but it is quite fruit forward. The aromas of this wine are just very fruit driven, very bright, very light, very happy in the glass. And that happiness continues on the palate. The acidity is making my mouth water. So I think this would be a great wine to begin a meal with. Cheese, a cheese board, a light salad. It is, my mouth is still watering. It is still fruit on the palate, just punching my mouth with those raspberry notes, those strawberry notes. The fruit is taking the driver's seat on the palate. Those spice notes are taking a back seat, but you still get nutmeg, some clove to it. It's a nice light wine. The tannins are almost non-existing. It's just an easy drinking wine, and beautiful from Beaujolais, one of their main regions of France where you can find Gamay. Moving on to our second wine. As I said, this one is from California, from the Santa Barbara region, Hollyhock Lodge, 2019 Gamay Noir. His 2010 vintage will come out in 2020. So he releases vintages every year. With Hollyhock, what I enjoy about their wines is they actually are a small production winery. Less than 500 cases are made of each wine style a year. Wax tops on wines can be difficult. The most important thing is just to make sure that you have a clean lip so that you don't get any wax into your wines itself. So sometimes I actually go around with my wine key one more time just to kind of clean up the edges. Just by pouring the wine itself, I can see that there's a little bit more concentration of color on this wine. They do have a little bit longer time of skin maceration than what Louis Jadot allows with their Gamay Noirs. So a little bit more purple in the core versus that ruby red that we saw in the first wine, but still a nice ruby rim to it. On the nose, I am getting more of those black and blue fruits. I'm getting cassis, mulberry bushes, a little bit of like mulberry jam. And Hollyhock Lodge actually aged this Gamay Noir for 8 months in neutral oak, just bringing a little bit more softness to the wine itself. And I'm getting those smells of the baking spices, and I'm getting some white pepper as well as some fresh black pepper, which may be coming from the oak usage. But again, it was just to soften the wine itself, not to bring too much, but to show the true expression of this Gamay. On the palate, this wine is juicy. It has those mulberries, those black cherry notes, red cassis, and it has this beautiful elegance to it where on the palate has a little bit more weight. That may be coming from the oak, it may be coming from the longer time of skin maceration, but there's just this extra complexity that I wasn't expecting when I opened the bottle, but it's quite enjoyable. I think this wine would be great with something a little bit more gamey, such as duck breasts. I think it would be beautiful with a risotto. It has still that bright acidity to cut through all the richness, but also to complement the dishes as well. As I said, this winery makes small production, but what they make is phenomenal. It has the juiciness of the Gamay, the light body that I'm always wanting from Gamay, as well as it has just that juiciness, and with the fruit condition, it's just really pleasant. I think this is one of the reasons why I think Gamay Noir is a great alternative for those who are looking for light body wines. Gamay Noir is just one of those grapes that is just easygoing, light body, and quite crowd pleasing. I've actually poured the Hollyhock Lodge number 6 at a private event, and I didn't have a single bottle left over. They enjoyed the light body, the refreshing fruit notes to it, just how juicy and light it was. It was a really hot summer day when we were pouring, so a nice red wine, light on the body, but fully delivers on the flavor. So I hope you've enjoyed this video about Gamay Noirs. It is 5 to wine time, so please make sure you like and subscribe. I even have a video about other light body wines. You should check it out. Links are going to be down below. Please grab yourself a glass, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.